Good afternoon. Welcome, Lana, to Populate Just a Minute. Just want to encourage everybody to join us at 7:30 p.m. www.goldrocks.info, www.goldrocks.info. Just giving the stream a little while to populate, a few seconds here, actually. A great income, asset producing day and activity for your brother. I hope it's been that way for you and yours on this fine Thursday. So we're going to share it out a little bit and give me about another 30 seconds or so, and I'll share with you what's on my heart and spirit in relation to what we're coming into. So, hey, Brother Ronald Naul, I'm very grateful for the opportunity to come before you like I do. I take none of it for granted. I'm extremely indebted to Allah and this wealth building family, to Mr. Ty Best, Mr. Michael L. Dalco, and their missus, the co-partners in their life and in their careers. This opportunity means so much to all of us, and none of it at any point should be taken for granted. So I want to share with you that tonight, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, on our training platform, www.goldrocks.info. That's www.goldrocks.info. We have Mr. 5 and 5, Mr. Al Murray, Mr. Al Bustin' Loose Murray will be with us tonight in the 5 and 5 fundamentals class, the training. And the reason I found it so necessary to share with us is because I've come to the conclusion that there are many streams, one team, many streams of income in the opportunity of Karatbars International, that which is Karatbars International. However, it only requires one team, you see. And what prompted me to share this is that many of us have yet to see the forest for the trees. It's the adage that's popular with my wife. She shares it a lot with myself and my son and some of her students. But what happens, hey, Sister Veronica Curry Burrows, what happens oftentimes is that we allow reroutes, we allow detours in our journey. We have to embrace our journey, and we have to see our destination as our end game, and we have to do it in a way where we don't circumvent our own success. And I want to talk to us briefly about mindsets and tracking. You know, there's never really a such thing as multitasking. You may have multiple endeavors, multiple initiatives, multiple responsibilities. You have multiples of things, but to have to be able to multitask, if you're talking simultaneously, that really doesn't happen. That's a mathematical improbability, really an impossibility. This is why. Because the mind is designed to give 100% to a thing, to an endeavor, to an activity at one time. Whenever you have to divide the responsibility of the duty of the mind or the brain, then you're redistributing its sole purpose and it's feeding off into other purposes, diminishing the amount of activity may be required. So I like using this adage. Can you drive 90 miles an hour down the highway and at the same time look down and read and check your text messages? You may think you can, but I guarantee you, as you start veering, swerving, and approaching that tree with the car that you thought was made of rubber, you'll find that it's a difficult task because the mind is not really made to move in that way. Okay. Hey, Dr. Sergio Rosell. Oh, the mind is not geared that way. And so when people introduce ideas to me about other ways they can make money, and I'm okay with people finding ways, finding paths. At the end of the day, everybody's business is their own. I just want to encourage us to look at the opportunity we have as wealth builders in particular. When you have something as powerful as legacy establishing, as the new norm, as Karatbars International is, when you really look into what you have in your hands, you have so many streams of income in one space that it will allow you to build that multi-million-dollar income that you seek. Now, I've heard many of our leaders talk about how they have never seen anyone in 2 or 3 opportunities, separate opportunities, and getting $1 million out of each one, let alone 10,000 out of each one, because something is going to suffer. If you are wholly involved in one opportunity, the other opportunities have been compromised because you can only give your all to one thing at a time. And particularly when you're dealing with networking opportunities, you're dealing with people who rely on the speed of trust. So when your trust is compromised by offering one opportunity today and another opportunity tomorrow and another opportunity the next day, then it makes it an arduous task to have people trust you or remain within their trust. However, when you find an opportunity like Karatbars, and you find where we have so many streams inside of one entity, one conglomerate, it's easier to deal out of each one of those streams and not compromise the relationship that is built with a community that's relying on you to bring them the sure thing, to bring them that one element. Karatbars is that one element. If you're into cryptocurrency, we have it. We have a full exchange. Who else can say that? Who else can say that we have our own exchange where you can trade Ethereum, Bitcoin, USD Tether, KBC coins, Unival, which is gold. No one else has gold on the exchange but us. Who can offer this and offer it on their own, our own secure blockchain? No one else. No one else. Who can provide the world with pure gold bullion in small increments from Unival level, gold dust basically, all the way up to full grams of gold, and have it delivered exclusively to your door by FedEx? Have it placed on your gold account. Who else can you exchange your paper for gold and watch it grow and earn a referral commission based off of people saving like you saved, or acquiring a package who desire to make a business of it? See, all these different streams are right here in this one opportunity. And sometimes we don't see the forest for the trees because, folks, we're only glancing at what God has given us. This is a divine appointment to be an affiliate, to be a customer in Karatbars International. Because when the world is out here right now on this paper chase, we're not chasing paper. We're trying our best to get rid of it. Hey, bro, Dr. Sergio Roselle, we're trying our best to get rid of it. Why? Because cash is trash. Cash is trash. And so when we have the opportunity to move into infinite compensation, move through infinite channels of asset and asset protection, don't look at this opportunity with one eye open. Understand what you have inside the opportunity and how to maximize it. I have a budget. I teach my budget. I teach about budgets rather in our uh, our 90-day run to wealth presentations, and sometimes in our class and session. Hey, Brother Demi Sonia. And I show us the power of combining leverage and exponential growth. That's the bedrock of any good networking program. The difference here is we get paid to tell people. We even get paid if people tell us no. I'm telling you, the streams are so tremendous in the world of carrot bars. You find so many different ways to earn your money. And I would recommend, if you have your free gold savings account, start off proving your identity, proving your address, saving in cash gold, saving in your classic gold. Learn the program as you go along. Earn as you learn. Share with other people about this great and unique opportunity. You know, I've never been a part of a program that gave me front, side, and back end residual. Never. I mean, I haven't. I'm not saying that those kind of programs had not existed in the past, but I'm in the now. And I know I couldn't get it through an employer if I had a job. I couldn't get it if I owned a job as self-employed. But when I tied myself to a system that allows the efforts of others to benefit me, and they benefit as well, I found myself now earning, hey, Sister Tracy, on the front end, on the sides, and on the back end. So the first time in my life, I walked out into the world with earning what's known as a reverse income. I had never even had that concept in my mind. A reverse income, what is that? See, when I came into this, or prior to coming into this, when I was made to work on plantations, you got paid whatever the wage you agreed to, and you got paid for the hours between when you clocked in and when you clocked out. And they took all the taxes, and you left with whatever was left, and you might have spent it on food, you might have spent it on a way to get back home, you might have spent it on other things, everything but yourself, and you find yourself looking for more overtime to see if it will make a difference, or more hours at work, or more days at work to see if it'll make a difference, or getting another job if you thought it would make a difference. But, you know, that's only when you don't know better. Okay? And when the tax season came, I was filing the tax to get back the measly $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 they might have taken over the course of the year, and wouldn't get all of that because I didn't have what's known as product knowledge. What should have been my product? My product should have been money. That's what I said I was working for, but I didn't have a knowledge of what money was, so therefore it always escaped me. So tax season came, you know, not only did they rob me during the paycheck by taking out the taxes, but then they robbed me on the other end because I didn't know what I was getting taxed for or how to even get it back. So I was satisfied with whatever they gave me because it wasn't what I earned. I settled. I did not know better. Being blessed to come into this opportunity and being around so many legacy wealth building members of this great family of wealth builders, I've learned a whole lot. I've been shown a lot of things, and I share with everybody everywhere. And I don't rest on what I achieved, or I don't rest rather on what I learned in that moment, because there's still another Eric to come out. There's still another Brother Teray in here that will be 70 one day. I want to make sure the stage is set for that one when he comes at 70. I want to make sure that the stage is set for my wife, for my children, for my grandchildren, for my great-grandchildren. I want to make sure that the stage is set. Well, if I didn't learn about it in some other opportunity, and I learned what this opportunity has done for me, well, what will it do for my family? I investigate. What will it do for my future? I have to investigate. What will it do for my business goals, my dreams? I continue to investigate. I investigate within the opportunity that I signed up for free. I'm already earning. I might as well learn, but don't stop doing. You see? And when you learn that you have so many other streams of income afforded you in this opportunity, you get dizzy just thinking about it. We have an AI trading platform coming up, but we already have the Caribbean Exchange, and we already have KBC coins that we trade on our own exchange, and we have access to USD Tether, and we have access to Unival. There's not another system out here that has access to gold on a coin currency, a cryptocurrency exchange, folks. We have Bitcoin there. We have Ethereum there. Then we have the beautiful free savings program, where the greater the size of your team, the more rewarding it is for you residually, and you don't have to do anything behind it. If you have 10 people on your team, if you have 100 people on your team, and 100 people are saving 1 gram of gold a month, that's 100 grams of gold inside of your network that will comfortably, for most people, settle their expenses for the following month. That's one stream. We acquire packages, that multi-gold packages that come with gold in the package. And if you already have a package and you get another person to acquire a package, not only do you get a residual commission, a direct commission, but you also get matching gold and matching cash bonus when and if they get paid in the opportunity. You're getting paid for others getting paid. You're getting free gold because other people decide they want to get gold. And if you continuously save in gold for yourself, at least 1 gram of gold a month, you can earn up to 25 grams of gold a month free by just communicating the opportunity. In that brief instance, I described almost 7, not fully, but 6 opportunities. I can describe 10 more right now. Inside of one team with many streams. Please, I urge you to investigate the opportunity that you signed up for. I urge you to investigate the opportunity that's before you. This class, this 5 and 5 fundamental class, is tremendous from Mr. Al Murray. I'm happy and grateful because this week is the first week in a few that I've been able to get there other than watching in a replay. I'll go back to every replay I can find, but I'll be there tonight. And I encourage all of you to be there too. Why? Because this program is designed for you, for me, and our new affiliates. I'm always made to think every morning when I awaken or whenever I awaken, you know, when you're free, you sleep all kind of crazy hours, but I'm always made to think about what Mr. Best asked. He says, think about it. If your team was to duplicate what you're doing today, what would your business look like? I want my business to look like the exponential growth that I know is there. I want my business to look like the explosive opportunity that I know is there. Now, I'm comfortable with what it's doing for me, but I would be much more comfortable when I know what it's doing for others. Because then I've reached past comfort and moved into fulfillment. I want to be Dr. Sergio Rosell. I want to be that Gold Director 3 elite in three opportunities inside of one team. These are goals. They're accomplishable. But I can't successfully accomplish that if I'm trying to do that here and do something somewhere else in a whole nother opportunity. You strain the trust. That's the real currency. That's what I'm trying to put forth, I guess. Because when I come to you today, and I come to you, Sister Trina, I come to you about this opportunity in Karatbars, and then I go to you, Brother Billy Bibb, nephew, and I come to you tomorrow trying to sell baseball bats in another multi-level marketing program or another networking program. And Sister Rashida, I come to you trying to sell pot holders. And then one of you or all of you might get back to Sister Trina and she's trying to tell you about an opportunity in Karatbars, and she talks about her sponsor, Brother Eric, only to find out that he's in 2 or 3 other deals at the same time. What does that do for her confidence? And how does she successfully, hey, Brother Terrell, assalamu alaikum, and how does she successfully deal with the people in front of her who are fired up over some other opportunity that I brought to them, not even mentioning Karatbars? You see, you can't be successful with 2, 3, 4, 5 different opportunities outside of the palm. I'll give you an example. This is about the clearest example I'm going to give. Then I saw Sister Rashida post K Merchant. I'm going to share something about that too before I get off. Your palm, right, is the foundation, is the base to your fingers, to your other appendages, right? 4 fingers and a thumb. A palm can make noise. It can smack something. It can have impact, but the impact is stinging. The impact is temporary. Allow that palm, that base, that team to call in all its forces. Allow that palm to say, hey, save gold, quiet packages, get gold crypto, get our technology win, get our phone, get hit with this. That's not a slap. That's not a slap. When you wake up, you're going to wake up wealthy, but you're going to get hit. You see the power in this and the lack of it in this? That's what you do each time when you jump off into opportunity outside of your base. Another example would be coals in a fire. Some of y'all went out and grilled before COVID, and you know how that heat generated as the coals were gathered together, and you put the fluid on there and you lit it, and you watched it burn bright red, orange, yellow, and you watch the coals flame up and you feel the heat a few feet away. Take a coal out of that fire and sit it on the side. What kind of heat does that coal keep? What kind of intensity, what kind of blaze does that coal keep? Doesn't keep any. And that's the way your opportunity goes. When you leave a base trying to make something happen somewhere else in the midst of nothing, that's where your opportunity goes. K Merchant. K Merchant is such a powerful tool where you can go to a merchant, or you can go to a vendor, or you can be the vendor. And all you have to do is say something as simple as this. How would you like to see 100% of your revenue and 0% in fees? And show them the free application to K Merchant. And they can begin accepting cryptocurrency as payment. And they can convert the cryptocurrency into cash, have it in the same day, move into any denomination they feel is best for them, whether it's euro or US dollar. No Visa transactions, no bank transactions, no swipe transactions. Why? Because you are now in the decentralized system and you're dealing purely off the ledger of our blockchain. You're dealing with cryptocurrency. These things are available to you right here in your own opportunity. There are businesses out here right now trying to figure out how they're going to survive. There are businesses that want to get off the ground. K Merchant will help you with your online business right from your home. That same K Merchant system can be tied to any brick and mortar business that you have, you own or operate. That same one, you can take that one merchant system and tie it to an unlimited amount of opportunity to reach millions and billions of people around the world. And because it's yours as a member of Karatbars, you get fees paid to you for every fee generated in that space through the K Merchant. There are so many streams of income with one team. You just have to decide to be one. And more importantly, you have to decide to be the one. Lastly, to learn these tools and to learn how to advance them and to learn how to be a better you, to be the one for you, your family, your future, to be the business. Join me tonight. All of you wealth builders, get your new affiliates as well. 7:30 tonight, www.goldrocks.info. We will be on with Mr. Al Murray for the 5 and 5 fundamentals class. We want to help you accelerate your income, but more importantly, We want to permanently mindset you to achieving your freedom, achieving the lifestyle of your dreams. Peace and power, family. Thank you for this brief stream. I'll see everyone with Al Murray tonight, 7:30. Forward.